Delighted to welcome all of you here to historic Union Station. In its glory days, Union Station was one of the gems in the passenger transportation system of the United States. It was also one of the architectural landmarks in the city of Los Angeles. With a change in transportation modes in the last several years, this station has not been used as we knew it in the earlier days. The planning efforts that started many months ago and which has resulted in the Memorandum of Understanding, which we will sign this morning, we think can provide for a restoration of this Union Station as a major regional multimodal transportation center. We believe that it has great potential to serve the needs of the intra-city and intercity travel, for the bus transportation, for the Southern California Rapid Transit District Center, for the Wilshire subway, which is now in its preliminary engineering planning stages, for the People Mover terminus, for the El Monte busway terminal, for connection with the major bus lines that are going to be serving this region. We think that this will not only revitalize this center as a place where the various modes of travel can interconnect, but can provide an additional stimulus to this community. We think that this planning was not easy, but I must tell you that all of the agencies of government have come together to make this memorandum of understanding, and through the federal government, through the city of Los Angeles, Rapid Transit, having come together to work out the arrangement for the acquisition of this 44-acre site, and then to join together and apologize
to be here. About 6 or 7 years ago, I had a press conference across the way there, and the wind blew the papers away, but the general object was to get the trains moving. And the trains are moving between San Diego and Los Angeles, very soon between Oxnard and Los Angeles, and hopefully between San Bernardino and Los Angeles. We are experiencing a renaissance in the use of trains, and this station, which the state of California will now take over and actually operate, will be the focal point for linking trains and buses and other forms of travel and commute that are essential to making Los Angeles, Southern California, and in fact the entire state thrive. This is a step forward, but it's one that doesn't forget the past, but includes the traditions of this fine building, this center of trains, with a forward-looking approach to transportation. I'm very glad to be a part of it and to sign into law very shortly Senate Bill 654, which will give the Caltrans department the authority to actually operate this facility. The urban centers, which have been the source of decay and the object almost of pity of those living far away, now become the center of a revitalized urban California and urban America. Thank you very much. Whatever you've thought about Caltrans, they're now in charge of your local railroad. So Adriana is the new train, do I say train master or train
we'll call on the conductor.
Transportation Center. As the governor mentioned, we think that this action today, the signing of the memorandum and the signing of the legislation, which was necessary for that, is a major first step towards making downtown Los Angeles and Union Station the hub of existing and potential future public transit services in the LA area. A lot of individuals and organizations have cooperated in this effort, making the whole thing possible. Governor Brown has signed the bill, which allows us to play an active role in multimodal terminals. Senator John Ferran from the Bay Area was the author of that bill. Between the state and the local entities, we will be, as has been mentioned before, owning and operating this facility under Caltrans, but we will not be doing everything associated with it. We intend, and the memorandum so states, that this be a self-sustaining operation financially, and we think it can be done after a lot of analysis. The next major step is for us to get the necessary funding for the project. That will involve funds from several sources. The cost of acquisition is estimated about $18 million. Hopefully we can get it for less than that, but that's what we're aiming or planning on right now. There would be three primary sources of funding. The State Mass Transit Assistance Act, SB 620, would provide, under our plan, $2.2 million. The state highway account would provide $3.2 million, and we will be seeking a federal urban initiatives grant from the Urban Mass Transit Administration for somewhat more than $12 million. Our future plans is our intent to increase those trains up to 8 a day, 8 round trips. To Seattle, the Desert Wind, which goes to Las Vegas and on into Utah, the Southwest Limited, which goes to Chicago, and the Sunset Limited, which goes to New Orleans.
Obviously, you haven't seen the people who are riding the buses of RTD. You've not seen those who are driving in here on the El Monte Freeway or busway. You have not seen those who will be using the people mover, moving from one end of downtown Los Angeles to another without congestion, stopping them.
Are going to be helped by this plan. Someone who may be more interested in getting on and off the freeways rather than a special transit area.
Those who ride the buses, and there are more of them doing so every day, with the addition of these new buses that Tom Newsom has spoken about, we expect an additional surge of new riders. With the energy crunch hitting all of us, people are going to be encouraged to use public transit as a means of traveling, and to do it more cheaply and more economically in terms of energy. With the people mover, which is anticipated to handle some 70,000 plus people a day, with the subway, the rapid transit line out Wilshire Corridor, which will have its terminus here in this center, you will have several 100,000 people riding every day. With all of these services, I think that we're talking not about a special interest group or a special category of people in this community. It will serve the needs of all who have a reason to use public transportation. And those who drive their cars in here in order to board these buses or trains also are going to be served.
She only gets half pay, so you get your money's worth.
Your signs are made, Governor, with it.
All signs.
To the arrangements being made. Thank you.
To Mr. Reagan's choice for a running mate.
Well, after that initial confusion, I saw that the selection of Mr. Bush does present some serious questions. As you know, the interview with Mr. Bush in the Los Angeles Times some months ago indicated that he felt that America should be able to wage a nuclear war with Russia, and that not too many millions of people would be killed in the process. I think that requires a great deal of press scrutiny into exactly what his values are and what his attitudes about nuclear war are. I'm very concerned that he may be just a little less prudent and cautious than someone that will be standing 1 heartbeat away from the nuclear trigger.
Now that we know
the
what
Democrats that Ford backed out, obviously he would have been a stronger, you would think,
Well,
VP instead of Reagan's feeling.
For those of you that want to go on the tour starts here.
Pardon me, boy, but is this the way to Union Station?
We feel it's very important that there be, as I mentioned before, partnership involved, and the memorandum calls for the establishment of a policy board, including the City of Los Angeles and the RTD, that will be responsible for approving all uses that are made of the facility and annual budget.
Purchase price is $18 million for the 44-acre facility. Even though Caltrans will hold title to it, Union Station will be operated jointly by Caltrans, the Southern California Rapid Transit District, and the City of Los Angeles. It'll be used in a way never thought of by the railroads who built it. The future is going to bring a lot of changes for a facility that slumbered for years as a white elephant. Built during the golden age of railroading, it's headed yet for another golden age of mass transportation in Southern California. At Union Station, Mike Botula reporting for News at 10.